choosing ASU. I was in high school. I was a sophomore, junior, trying to plan classes and schedules. This was at Central High School around 2013, 14. And there was a lot of dual credit options on campus at Central, but not a lot of off-campus options, especially classes that I needed to take to fulfill my degree plan that I was eventually going to go into. So my friend and I together, we really pushed those boundaries of those Central High School counselors during that time frame of what else can we take? What can we take other than what's being offered? Because, we have A, B, and C. Now we need to go get more. So at the time, ASU was partnering with SISD and Central High School where we could go on campus and take those classes. So that was amazing. It was a great opportunity. I wish dual credit was still like that to an extent because it gave us the opportunity to see ASU and to actually be involved like we were college students. No one knew that we were high school students sitting in college classrooms. I mean, my senior year even, I planned on going outside of San Angelo for college. I was born and raised in San Angelo. I wanted to leave. I didn't want to stay here necessarily, but that dual credit experience, seeing the ASU culture, meeting my now husband, all of those things played a part into staying here, and I'm really glad I did. ASU was a great school, a great choice, because my dual credit I received both from Howard College and ASU. From that time frame while I was in high school, I graduated with 60 credit hours, and I graduated from ASU in 2 years with no student loans. And that was really due to the atmosphere in the college that I was involved with. So student life at ASU, I involved myself as much as I could because I was from San Angelo, so I knew it'd be really easy to not do anything if I wanted to because I had my friend groups, I had my people already. But I just took that opposite approach of what can I do to be as involved as possible in the 2 years I am going to be here because I knew it was a short time compared to a 4-year traditional student. So in my student government officer group, the one that I was in, we started a scholarship that was for students by students. So we would set up a table in the cafeteria, library areas, and we would raise money from students to give to other students. And Student Government Association was the one that would get the candidates and interview them and get to choose who those scholarships went to. So that was a really cool project that I got to be a part of. One of many was student government. We also started the first Political Science Honor Society with my class. We were all a really close group and got to do that together. So we did that with Dr. Hunt, who's still here and teaching, and we really enjoyed doing that as a class and getting to do that before we all graduated together. Initially, I wanted to go into nonprofit work, and so I actually met with Dr. Deanna Watts while I was in high school still and talked to her about the nonprofit route and social work versus political science, and I ended up choosing the political science route for that, and I just absolutely fell in love with the government side of it once I got into that coursework. So since I was a dual credit student where I took all my basics when I got to ASU at 18, technically a freshman in college, I was already taking those, junior, senior level courses with all those political science professors. So I just really enjoyed the political science side of it. I loved it. And I wanted to eventually pursue a career in public service and work in the government. But my life led me elsewhere, and I still get to use my degrees and teach the government, but I have other roles as well, too. The professors I worked with the most closely were Dr. Watts and Dr. Gritter, were all people. I actually was in contact with Dr. Gritter recently because at Howard College, where I work now, one of my jobs, we edited a Texas government book that Dr. Gritter and one of his colleagues wrote together. So that was a great project and a good contact to have to come back to. If someone walked up to me and asked me about ASU, I think I would tell them to, especially if they're from San Angelo, and I do this with my students now at Howard, is don't discount it. Don't write it off. Don't just say, oh, that's my hometown. It's just a hometown college. That is absolutely the farthest thing from the truth. ASU is an accredited university that is a great option for anyone in San Angelo or outside of San Angelo.